Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Kronic Pain Show 71, as Gary, the Insane One himself, is coming out for the opening match. He's going to be taking on Griffin and Overlord today.
This is going to be an exciting match.
Yes, you interrupted me, I'm trying to finish it. This is the slot 1 of a stream title opportunity next pay-per-view. So one of these will enter the match for stream title, currently against Striker, plus there'll be some more slots going on next few weeks. And of course I'm IVATOPIA,
and
you are
SupernovaTiffy.
Let's go to the credits now. Well, hello there, and welcome to IVATOPIA'S Wrestling Domination. This is Kronic Pain Show 71. This game is Pro Wrestling X, currently in early access on Steam, where you can buy it, as you can see from the link on the screen. Me, IVATOPIA, and my wife, who's going to be helping out with this, have nothing to do with the game other than buying it and playing it and enjoying it. And I'd also like to add, the opening music you can hear right now is from the title screen of the Pro Wrestling X game itself. Hope you enjoy this show. Of course, as I've already said, we've got Gary vs Griffin, there's Overlord, a triple threat for the more contender spot, one of the spots by the way. Then we got Pitbull, Dave Von Count, that's going to be a big match. Two former champs going at it. Then we have the world title on the line itself later. Striker taking it on S-Blaze. Striker's rematch after losing to Carnage 2. And we're underway. Everyone's in the ring. Gary's going berserk, people. And Griffin takes Overlord down. What's your thoughts on this match?
I don't know. Ooh, I cannot pick the winner this time. What about you?
I don't know, because Gary's coming off a loss from Theodore at the pay-per-view, so he needs a big win. Griffin's come off a loss too, from Overlord, from Grimhold. And I can't remember, did Overlord wrestle? I don't know. Oh, speaking of Griffin, no, he's in the back. Let's see what's going to say.
Yeah, Griffin!
Go to him there. The hardest grafter in the business is out here to do it for every fan, for the cute SupernovaTiffy, for everybody out there. I will win this opportunity at a stream title opportunity slot. That is right, I will fly high and soar to victory as I overcome the Overlord, as I take on the Insane One, because I am Griffin, baby.
I really hope Griffin wins.
He just says some sweet words to you and then you want him to win.
I always want him to win.
But what a shot to Overlord. Wow, he's cut open.
Look who he's up against. That's what worries me. I don't want him to get injured.
Yeah, he's in there with the first ever IWD World Champion, Gary.
The Insane One.
Exactly. And the guy who basically, Overlord, who states, oh, they're double teaming him with the Kendalls. The guy, well, I guess that's how we take a big man out. The guy who basically, I was trying to say, Overlord, who was part of the Executioners, and he basically took credit for, you know, putting the world title around TJ Eclipse's waist, took credit for putting the stream title around Grasshoppers, took credit for putting the cruiserweight, not cruiserweight, sorry, the commissionership around Theodore at the time.
You put a cruiserweight around him.
I mean cruiserweight, I mean commissioner. Made me say it wrong. Beautiful drop kick by Griffin to the Overlord.
Oh no, Griffin, get up!
As he got smashed in. Oh, Gary's the Insane One is living up to his.
Oh!
Griffin's face open.
We need to get a medic now.
Overlord was coping ages ago. You didn't want medic then. Speaking of Overlord, we're going to a pre-recorded message of him in the back in a second. Oh, and he's just taking them back in too. I am the Overlord, and tonight I will lord it over none other than Griffin. I will break his wings and cause them crashing down. As he is crippled, I will then take on the Insane One himself, and as his madness tries to overtake me, I will grab him round the throat and slam him to hell and back. And I will earn that extreme title opportunity spot, because I am the Overlord. Big words from a big man there. Do you think he's going to back him up?
I kind of hope not. But it's the Overlord, so there's a possibility.
Definitely. Oh, Griffin does a snake eyes to Gary. And Overlord's trying to steal the pin. Griffin's like, no.
You know he's not going to.
He may be the rookie in it, but he's had to fall for that one. Oh, and he caught Gary. I think Gary's going for a clothesline or something on Overlord, who ducked. And he got caught with an RKO by Griffin.
That was nowhere.
Yeah, okay. There's a good ring awareness by Griffin as he dropped his back of the head. What flipped Gary over? And Overlord's Oh! Overlord! Wow!
Really, too? You too?
He blowed him. He got drop kicked. Oh, we're going to list to Gary in a second, and he takes Griffin down. This is a triple threat. Big man for himself, remember? Let go to the Insane One now.
Tonight, the insane madness will run over Griffin, will run over lad, as I become the #1 contender for the Extreme title, well, at least a spot of it anyway, and then I'll go on to earn that bout. It's time to refocus. Theodore, who's Theodore? We forget about Theodore. Blinkers off, saying this on, Gary wins.
We're back as Gary's actually getting pinned by Griffin, but Overlord will not allow that. So if Gary's telling the truth then, and he truly has forgotten about Theodore, and he's focused, that could be dangerous. Especially for the current champion. Okay, Griffin's got Overlord right where he wants him, but Gary's on the side. Overlord has blocked him, and he's setting him up for a brainbuster. Ow!
Hopefully that
Gary's pinning Overlord from it.
You mean Griffin?
That's what I meant, Griffin, sorry. And great wing awareness by Griffin. Wing awareness, wing awareness. As he reached out and grabbed the rope. For a rookie,
Come on, Griffin, get out!
Oh, Gary's trying to kick, he missed it. He's like he was like daring Overlord, like, come on, break it without kicking him. Speaking of which, we're going in the back in a second, and he takes Overlord down to listen to Pitbull. Right now. I can't believe I got pinned in the cage match of the pay-per-view by S-Blaze. I let myself down, I let the crew down, and that's why, unfortunately for you, Von Count, I ain't gonna let them down tonight, and you will be my victim as I prove why I should be back on that road for the IWD World Championship title. Sorry about that, bud. Really sorry. And we're back as Gary's cut open, and Griffin went out the ring, and I guess he's bringing a kendo stick into play. He just ducked, stepped aside of Gary, and took, focused, laser focused on hitting that kendo stick across the head of Overlord then.
Has Gary been cut open this match?
Yeah, I just said we just got back as he was cut open.
Oh, that's right.
As Griffin was basically getting a kendo stick. What do you think of what Pitbull had to say just? As Overlord's down again with another kendo shot. And I think Griffin's about to be one too if he doesn't keep ducking.
How was he going to get him?
Oh, he broke it.
I'm sorry, I don't know. What do you think?
Well, he said sorry to Von Count, who we're actually going to listen to right now. And if Overlord taps, the match is over. Back in a sec as we listen to Von Count. I'm so glad, Pitbull, you were not looking past me, you're looking straight at me. Not many people do that, and that's why I normally get the victories of late. But guess what? I'm a former world champion. And when you look past me, I win. You look straight at me, and you're going in for a hell of a fight. I'm telling you that right here, right now. I want you to give me everything. If I lose tonight, then I lose knowing I gave everything. If I win tonight, I know I won with giving everything. And I beat one of the best. Arguably, maybe one of the best. You know, a former two-time IWD champion, of course. And I want you to come at me, Pitbull. I want the crew to come at me. And you, guess what? I'm going to win tonight. And you know why? Because you can count on that. Von Count's popular. I know he's popular, but he's confident, I was trying to say. And obviously, of course, Pitbull. Oh, sorry. 1 minute. Gary's going for the pin.
1, 2.
And Griffin,
get out! Oh.
And the same one pins Griffin. Wow, it's a good win by Gary there. I was trying to say, though, Pitbull basically feels a little, you know, he shouldn't have lost at the pay-per-view. And he basically wants to get back on that winning streak as we go to match replays. And unfortunately, as he said, Von Count, sorry about that, but you're in the way. So there's going to be a hell of a fight later on. Like that, we almost had it right there and then. Griffin almost won. And see that move, like low blow followed by a drop kick. I think this was near the end. He broke the kendo across Overlord's chest, and as he's got his back to him, he blocks him, pushes him straight into the kendo, the back of his head, and then he smashes Overlord, and then he pins him after his earlier shot. But it had extra force because Overlord's power shoved him backwards as that kendo slammed into the back of his head, so nobody could get up from that. You know, it's like, you know, somebody like pushing in front of a car, that was. And the next match, of course, is none other than Von Count and the Pitbull. Who do you think's going to win this then? Oh, wait, why is Happy Man coming out?
Ugh.
What's Happy Man? He's not the scheduled match.
Tell him to leave, go home.
Ay, caramba. He's probably coming out to get a date with you again.
Excuse me?
Like he used to all the time.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, he's in the ring. I believe he's asking for the mic. Okay, someone get him the mic.
No, don't. Please don't.
They are?
Please don't.
Yeah, they're handing him the mic now. There we go.
Look who won at the last pay-per-view. Happy Man. The record books may say it was a draw, but I'm standing here, and Sir Dave is no more. Now, on to some real business. Ivan Reaver, my maybe still best friend. I'm not sure. Get your butt out here now and explain exactly to me, the happy man, why you never let me in on the plan of attacking none other than Striker, the showstopper. That you not only cost me my belt that night, you cost me my baby, you cost me everything. You didn't even go on to win the IWD World title or my Extreme title, and for that, get your butt out here now and explain. Sir David dealt with. Now it's time to sort this out. What, cameraman? Why are you going to the crowd? I did not ask to look at signs about Striker losing his IWD World title and keeping my belt. And was that Gary lost? Who bloody cares? I lost the Australian title. Happy man got some respect. No, respect was not kicked into me, but into Sir Dave, and the bug spray was faulty. Ha, ha, ha. Anymore? Why, Bryce? I don't care. Bryce is an idiot. About time. Ivan Raver, get your boy here now. I'm sick and tired of these fan signs boring me over and over and over and over again and again and again and again. It's time for you to explain oneself, Ivan Raver.
That took ages.
Well, I was explaining exactly why you didn't let me on the plan with Striker now. Wow. Wow, he comes out to say it's fine if they're still best friends. And in the base, I don't really agree with that. Happy Man's like, you know, I've beat Sir Dave, you drawed, but he's like...
What baby did he cost him, by the way?
He's winning his title, the Stream title. He's no longer Stream champion, is he? Remember, Ivan ended up winning that match by pinning Bryce.
And here's Ivan.
With a mic. For one, Happy Man, I didn't include you in the plan because there was no plan to begin with. Like I've told you time and time again, I did not attack Striker that night. And like I said, you just happened to be a victim of me taking that title off you because I needed to get for the world title. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. But that's not my fault. That is the combination of this cowardly attack by TJ Eclipse, why I was not, and still, and should be, the current IWD World Champion and the current Extreme IWD Champion. If I had both belts, I wouldn't have lost the world title last pay-per-view like Striker did. All I'm hearing is excuses, excuses, excuses. Then explain where you were when Striker was being attacked. Give me proof, or this friendship is over. You dirty, disgusting, two-faced backstabber. You stupid son of a... okay, calm down. Okay, basically, it's not my place to give you proof. But the fact is, that proof went to the police station. The fact is, that proof gave me my alibi. That is why the charges were dropped. That is why, even against IWD's fans and everybody in the back, including my best friend you, turned against me, that I had to go out my way to secure my job. That's why I'm off suspension now, and it cost TJ his career. And all I hear is excuses. Where's the proof?
Okay, the truth is, I was his alibi. He was with me that night, so there's no way he could have done it. But nobody ever listened to me.
That's all I wanted to know.
You did what? Oh, you attacked Ivan!
You cheated on me, you slut.
I never cheated on you. I was never with you.
Well, he said you asked, but I kept asking you to go to his room.
That doesn't mean I went.
But you never went.
No.
But you've been secretly with Ivan in the back. Ay caramba!
What?
And you do get the secret, so basically you were in the back with him when Striker was attacked.
Okay, yes.
Wow. As Ivan's just been basically face smashed open in front of us by Happy Man. As we go to the battle list to Grasshopper right now. After you stole my dream night, my biggest night of my career, Claw, I challenge you at the next pay-per-view. You got any goods, you accept. And I promise you, I will take something dear from you. Ah! Holy smokes, like Claw's trying to take his face off him, and that's what he did to him.
We're gonna claw his eyes out.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah, definitely. As Von Count is now in the ring after Pitbull entered, now the match is underway right now. And so, what's this about you and Ivan? I've been taken to the back, being checked out by the doctors after that vicious attack by Happy Man.
What?
Well,
kind of just got together.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow, but why didn't you tell anyone? Why didn't he tell anyone? Why have you been keeping it secret? So you went to the cops, you were his alibi the whole time. That's why the charges were dropped on him. Wow.
Why do you sound so shocked? Why do you have to know everything? Just because you're
And the head announcer. And the head announcer.
doesn't mean you need to know everything that goes on.
Of course I do. Of course I do.
You don't.
Back and forth. Pitbull is gone.
I kept telling you we didn't do it, but did you listen to me? No.
Because there was no proof at the time. Because you never said that you were with him. You came out at the start, and that match with Strike would never happen. They would have almost killed each other. I can remember.
Don't blame me.
Well, obviously it's not his place, so I guess you two agreed not to tell for some reason. Why? You thought it affected your careers or something? You came out with it.
Why? Is it going to affect my career now?
No, I'm just saying you might have thought it was going to. Is that why you kept it secret? I can't say, oh, he caught him in midair.
Watch the match.
I'm trying to.
No, you're too busy trying to talk to me about what happened.
Wow, though. Wow.
Why are you so shocked that I have a life outside of you?
What do you mean? This is the IWD people.
And here's Happy Man.
You're asking me why I attacked my former best friend, Ivan Reaver. Quite simply, he went behind my back with that slut. She was mine, yet it didn't happen. I was a gentleman. I asked her to come back to my room time and time again, and she never showed up because she was too busy in Ivan's room, you slut. And for that, Ivan will pay dearly at next pay-per-view. Me and you will go at it, and I will destroy you and get revenge for my extreme title loss. And once I've dealt with you, SupernovaTiffy will be in tears as I remove your manhood, so you can never be with her again. Then I will focus on my rematch clause and becoming the two-time extreme champion. Should I say it better? The longest reigning two-time extreme champion of all time. Happy days for me, people. Sad, sad days from Ivan Reaver and SupernovaTiffy.
Never meant to hurt Happy Man. I was never with him.
Well, he stated that. He kept asking you time and time
And
again
I
to
told
go back to
him
his
no!
room. And then you didn't go to his room because you were too busy in Ivan's room. Wow. Oh, what a drop kick! The force of that, it's like, you know, a jaguar going, crah! Straight to your face that was, from Pitbull. Almost took the living hell head off none of them Von Count. He didn't count on that move that hitting him, did he?
Mm-mm.
And Von Count is in trouble. Pitbull's got to strike where he wants him at the moment. It's been a back and forth match. So what have you got words to say to Happy Man then? He's challenging Ivan. He said he's basically going to put you in tears because he's going to take Ivan's manhood off him at the pay-per-view and destroy him. And once you're in tears and he's sorted you out, he's then going to focus on his rematch clause and become the Stream Champion once again.
Why doesn't he just focus on his career? He doesn't need to be focusing on what Ivan and I are doing.
And apparently they're no longer best friends because of it. Wow.
That's not my fault!
Well, he thinks it is.
It's not!
Yes, in his eyes that you basically should have gone to him when he basically clicked his fingers. You should have been there.
No!
Oh, we're going to get count out here?
9.
9?
Nope.
So close. Von Count, watch it. Oh, he got knees to the side of the head.
I didn't think I hid my dislike for Happy Man, did I?
No, but remember he said basically because you disliked him, that was really a cover for because you really
But
fancied him.
it wasn't. I never let him on.
Well, he took it as you did because you can't dislike Happy Man as we go into the
You
back.
can.
Go into the back to listen to none of it and McClaw. Oh, what a line so.
Who do you think you are, Grasshopper? Who do you think you are? You're not privileged enough to be in the same ring as me or my mentor, the IWD World Champion S-Blade, yet you're challenging me. And that's why you got your teeth knocked out just. You do not challenge a superior athlete like the Claw and don't expect to have some repercussions.
Do you agree with what Claude just said? If you challenge him, you get your teeth knocked out. You should basically be in the ring with him because he's superior to Grasshopper. I don't think that's true.
No.
Especially when close to a rookie, he's done nothing in the business to prove himself yet. The only thing he's basically done is help well, basically cost Grasshopper the title by attacking Striker for the DQ. It's the only thing he's really done for his name so far.
But have I ever let Gary on? No.
No. Well, you've never said anything to Gary, so I don't know why I bring Gary into it.
Not
You've been seeing
Gary.
Gary too!
No!
Ay carumba! Happy Man Gary and Ivan! Wow!
Happy Man!
Ay carumba! We got another exclusive here, Gary too, apparently.
Hey!
You just stated it!
I meant Happy Man! Oh, I'm so mad! I forgot his name!
You dislike him so much you don't even remember his name. Wow.
I'm so mad.
So mad. Oh, gonna get Count. Oh no, he's not one. Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? Pitbull's trying to get away from Von Count, and he's going. Oh, a beautiful clothesline. Von Count's in trouble. He's bleeding. Speaking of Grasshopper, we'll be going to him in the back in a minute to listen to
I
his.
didn't want it to come out.
Listen to his response from the Claw, because technically Claw didn't accept the challenge, just did he? What's Pitbull doing? No, we're going to the back now.
Nothing to say, but you are coward. You are cowardly. You are the cowardly lion. That's why you have them claws. Why else would you jump me and saying superior athlete I should be privileged? Screw you. And remember, the only thing you should be privileged about is the fact I'm giving you attention. And not only that, I'm going to take something dear from you like you took from me at the pay-per-view. And when it happens, it will be all your fault.
Wow, did you see that amazing moonsault by Pitbull to the back of Von Count? If he gets him in the ring, I think he's got it won. He needs to get in the ring. No, there's going to be count out. No, they're both getting in the ring.
They've been cutting that time close.
Definitely.
This whole match.
What do you think of what Grasshopper had to say? Basically, he's still on about he's going to take something dear from Claw after, of course, he took something dear from him, his title opportunity. Oh, what a close line.
I wonder what it is.
I don't know.
Okay. We'll have to wait and see.
Definitely, as Pitbull goes high for a beautiful hit. Besides moonsault, but Von Count, he got up from it. That's incredible for Von Count. Especially at this stage of the match.
Got it real quick, too.
Definitely. Like it woke him up. He's putting the boots into Pitbull now. Oh, did you see that? Pitbull went for a low blow. Von Count caught him, shoved him between his legs, and gave him a vicious powerbomb. And he's pinning him.
That sounded so wrong.
Why? He did? 2? Oh, you must have won. Speaking of the former world champion, another former one, other than 2 in the ring, is the last one. None other than, oh, what amazing lion so is the showstopper himself, Striker in the back. We'll be going to him in a second, as this amazing match between 2 former champs continues.
Whoa! That is right. I am hyped. Tonight is the night that I regain my world title for the 3rd time. And guess what? That is a record. No one has done 3 times IWD World Champ yet. We have a 2-time in the first ever guy, TJ Clutch. We had a 2-time in Pitbull himself. So tonight, I will become a record-breaking, a record-setting 3-time IWD World Champion. And that's what the showstopper belongs. And the showstopper will once again make history. So in fact, S-Blade, you actually did me a favour to give me this opportunity, and after tonight, I'll be the IWD World Champion and the current Extreme Champion once again.
Big words by Striker. You can see he's pumped up for tonight. He's put positive. I was going to say, nice rope break by Pitbull reaching out for it. He's put positive on losing the title. That he can technically make history now, be the first ever 3-time IWD World Champion. Oh, moonsault to the back again.
Let's see if he's got it in him to do it.
That lower back is taking a beating on Von Count. And obviously, this won't be a triple threat, because remember, what Striker wasn't pinned, Pitbull was the one who was pinned during the match. So technically, Striker still does not have a win over Pitbull. You know, the 3 months straight, Pitbull beat him every match, and then when Pitbull lost the match, it wasn't Striker pinning him. But that match was like a match of the year. That was so close, that triple threat cage match. Like I said, if you didn't see last pay-per-view Toxic Venom, go back and watch it. Show 70. Wow, that was like the main event was incredible, people. It was so. It could have been anyone.
It really was.
Okay, one, two. I mean, Pitbull beat Von Count, and he's basically made up for losing the title opportunity. And Von Count, unfortunately, on a little bit of losing streak. As we go to match replays right now. So like this was back and forth, so back and forth. So that beautiful backbreaker by Pitbull. He then was stamping repeatedly on his knee then, and went for a pin attempt on him. And look, like that, he almost had it right there and then, but actually, sorry, that was when he had it right there and then. I thought we had more of a replay. More replays, people from the back. Why would we had two? I can remember.
Make sure you tell Ivan so he knows.
Well, you should tell IVATOPIA, because Ivan doesn't need to know. He's in the back here, we're getting scene 2. Oh! Scene 2, like I think Von Count needs to be seen to after taking that shot by the Star. And again.
Your names are so close.
And I'm IVATOPIA, he's Ivan Reaver, completely different names. Doesn't like anything like each other.
They're not that different.
IVATOPIA, Ivan Reaver, completely different. Completely different people. Oh, he's taking it to Von Count, and again with another kendo shot. And he just smashed it over his head. Uh-oh, the Star's going high. And I believe Von Count is following him. Yes, he is. This ain't good.
This never ends well. Why do people continue to follow?
He blocked him. He blocked him. Oh. Oh, he's teetering on the edge. He's giving him right after right after right. Oh, and he's giving him one back. No. Oh.
See, that's why you should never follow.
Ow. Is he hit a wire? He's getting electrocuted, I think. I think he hit a wire. Oh, that looks painful. Okay, we need to get a paramedic. I believe the paramedics are taking him to the back, and Striker's now making his entrance. Paramedics grabbed him quick.
People are so vicious.
You are?
They're so vicious.
Well, the Star has been after Von Count for months now. You know, they've yet to have a match. Remember, the match got rescheduled at the pay-per-view, and even though the Star still attacked him, even though the doctor apparently didn't clear him. We don't know if that was true or if he was used as an excuse to get the advantage. He's playing mind games with Von Count, gets out his head. So the idea is next pay-per-view he finally beat him. And remember, Von Count's rematch clause for the world title was on the line. So the Star could get a world title shot and Von Count won't get his rematch if he loses to Star next pay-per-view. As the showstopper himself, Striker makes it to the ring.
He's gonna stop the show.
Definitely. And is he going to win the world title for the 3rd time tonight? What's your thoughts?
No, I'm kind of rooting for him.
And this is his first title defense since he won the title.
Yeah.
You know, like you would say, we should be privileged to watch this, to witness this.
I'm not really privileged to watch S-Plays.
But he's our world champion now.
And the opponent.
He's the IWD world champion, if you like it or not. And unfortunately, if you like it or not, he did win the match at the pay-per-view. Even though, yes, he used the claw to, you know, tap Pitbull in the night's waiting weekend. And of course, he used the claw to attack Striker after he already faced Grasshopper to weaken him, so he was the freshest in there. He basically put a plan together, and he pulled it off from his plan. And if you like it or not, he's now the world champion because of this plan he pulled off. He set it to motion, and I guess we're privileged to see such a master plan, a stroke of genius for him to get the title.
It's not really that stroke of a genius to injure your opponents before it.
But he used Claw to do it. His little protege, who, as the match is underway, for Ferguson, Claw's gained nothing by being with him, but S-Blaze gained so much. He's a multiple world champion, multiple companies, and he's finally hit the pinnacle of that by becoming the world champion IWD. And he's automatically already all over Striker.
Well, yeah, because he's heavy hitter in the beginning, but he kind of slows down towards the end. So he's got to give it all he's got in the first few moves that he does.
What a vicious power driver. And he's going for a suplex, I believe? No, it's a brainbuster, people. And his spine, you know how it contracted then. Oh, but he's coming back with a Pele kick by Striker. What an amazing move by Striker. His agility just amazes me every time. That's why he's the showstopper, why he does 5-star matches constantly. And he's going for... Oh! He messed up! Or was that S-Blade's speed being a lot faster than Striker was expecting? Speaking of S-Blade, as he hits a knock here out of nowhere, we're going to the back until there's a pre-recorded message from him. Like, go to him now.
The nerve of you, Striker. I hired you to spit and shine my belt until you could hand it to me like last pay-per-view. And you've done your job, yet you're in my face, getting in my ring once again. You should be privileged I even allow you to hold on to it that length of time. Yet you're over here trying to take it back. It's time to beat some respect into you, Striker. And you will not make history tonight because that belt will stay around my waist.
What's with all this privilege nonsense? He's not the only person that's ever held the belt.
You know, since he debuted, he says he's previously been in the ring with him. In his opinion, he came to IWD for competition. His competition was Pitbull, Crusher, and Grimhold only. The only three he considered that worth his time. He's recently gone back on Pitbull, said, you know, Pitbull's not even worth it after all. So he only considered Crusher, and oh, what a Pele! Come open big time.
The showstopper breaks him open.
Yeah, I said it's only Crusher and Grimhold he considered actually be worth to be in the ring with him. And of course, people like Striker, people like Ivan, people like Gary, Theodore obviously disagree with that.
Well, yeah. They're all really good superstars. Why is he any...
Oh.
Why is he so much better than everybody else?
Yeah, did you see that very arrogant thing by Striker? He got caught from it with a vicious powerbomb for being a bit arrogant then. Speaking of which, we will go to the back to another quite arrogant superstar himself, the Star. Find out why he tapped on
You better not use my name.
Once upon a time, a star was born. It eclipsed everything, including the Count himself.
Wow, he didn't use your name that time, but he used the Count as a reference to none other than Von Cow, and he used Eclipse. I don't think he was referencing TJ Eclipse, but technically.
Hey, as long as it wasn't Supernova, we're good.
Because like he gives them starting on Supernova, doesn't he? Oh, another Pele kick to Blaze, S-Blaze even. Because Blaze was part of our Unstoppable program, and unfortunately he never got a contract. Oh!
Who knows? He might come back.
You never know.
Don't count him out yet.
Well, he can't come back yet unless he gets a... Oh! See, that Striker was running, and the speed of S-Blaze, that's so surprising. Managed to jump around the side of him quick and caught him into a powerbomb. I blinked and he was on him. That was incredible. As we go to the back to listen to Bryce the Best. Maybe he's going to explain why he tapped his bro. Let's find out now.
You're asking Bryce the Best why I tapped my brother. Quite simple, really. He has held me back from day one. When I tried to debut, I had to go through him in his title to get a shot. After that, he then, even though Tiger did the same, he gave Tiger an opening. He allowed Tiger to join his group. He didn't allow Bryce, his own brother, to join his group. Every single time, he's a spotlight on him, and he's holding me back. He's holding me back. And even when he was there, he was trying to win the title for me. He messed up. And then, basically, Ivan should have ended his career. He should have destroyed and paralyzed in that match. And Ivan failed. So I thought, screw you. If you can't do the job properly, I'm going to go out there and make sure he's paralyzed. And guess what? Somehow, some miracle, he's not. So that's why I'm challenging you for next pay-per-view. TJ, unsanctioned, one-on-one, me versus you. Let's settle this once and for all. Bro.
Wow.
He's vicious.
So basically, we're going to get to a count at this rate. So basically, he's upset with TJ thinks he stole a pot spotlight from him. Oh! Went for a kick. 8.
He'll get in. Yeah, he got it in time.
Definitely, that was close.
They've been pushing it all night.
Definitely. And the thing is, if Striker gets counted out, and he loses match in the title, if S-Blaze gets counted out, he loses the title. He can't win a title count out. What a Pele, so Striker needs to be in the ring, really.
But I don't think Bryce has very... How do I want to say this? He's not a very nice person. He doesn't like his brother anymore either.
No, apparently.
Especially everything that TJ gave to him.
But he's apparently bitter because of the start of his career. What a Striker out of nowhere!
That was pretty good.
That was awesome! S-Blaze somehow got his feet first. We're going to get count out though. The red didn't stop the count on Strike. Why is the lights gone off? What's happening? Bryce! He should have taken Striker! Striker's getting the ring now! 10! 10! If Bryce just ran for the crowd, he just cost Striker his title match! He got him carried out!
That's not a win though. Like, it is, but...
S-Blaze won by count out. He is still the world champion. Striker's rematch clause is gone. He's out of the title picture because of Bryce. As we watch this amazing move in the match.
Why does Bryce have to be a jerk?
I don't know, but here the lights went out. It's like, what's going on? And look, it's like 9, and boom, he smacks from behind. He then runs for the crowd at this point, and then it goes 10. And Striker couldn't make it back in time. Wow, people. Tune in next week. Tune in next week to Kronic Pain 72. I am IVATOPIA. You are
SupernovaTiffy.
Using that with Iron Reed, apparently.
Hey!
Like and subscribe and that good stuff. Boop.